Welcome to Classic Pilates with me, Sam, and thank you for joining me for this good morning stretch routine. We will start lying down on your back. Arms by your sides. Feet and knees are hip distance apart. And there's that lovely natural curve at the lower spine. So we're starting in neutral. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to start to imprint the lower back. Switch on your glutes and we peel your spine off the mat. Also reaching the arms back. Breathe in, hold. And then breathe out. One section of the back at a time. Roll your spine down. Back down to neutral with the arms by the sides. 2 more. Imprint, engage the glutes, and we wake up the spine vertebra by vertebra, reaching up. Breathing into hold. And then exhale, melting back down. Last one here. Imprint, engage your glutes, and roll up. Reaching the arms back. We're going to leave the arms behind. You can bend in the elbows slightly. Keep the back of the hands on the mat as you roll the spine down. You should feel a bit of a deeper work here through the back. 2 more. Imprint, keeping the arms at the back if you have that range of motion in your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. And here's the last one, breathing in. Breath out. Engage your glutes, push through the heels, reaching forwards through the knees. Hold. And melt back down onto your mat. Then you're going to take your arms a bit lower down. We have the elbows sort of to the edges of your mat, palms face the ceiling. Walk your feet and knees together. We're going to drop your legs over to your right and you're going to lift the left foot, stretching that left leg. But you keep your knees together. And then exhale, come back to middle. You can lift the heels here actually. As your knees go to the left, you're straightening the right leg. So it's the top leg that extends. 4 more. Little spine twist for the mid and lower back. Keeping your shoulders pinned down to the mat. Here goes the last 2. Exhaling to twist. Come back in. Also waking up the core through the abdominals and the obliques. And come back into center. Flatten the feet, separate them to hip distance. And you're going to cross your right foot over the top of the left thigh and then push your right knee away. If you're already getting a deep stretch on the side here, you can keep this position. If you want to make it a bit deeper, you can pull the left leg towards you. Push the right knee away. 3 breaths. Exhaling out through the mouth, just releasing tension. Filling the lungs on your inhales. Relaxing your shoulders on the exhales. 1 more. Now let's hold this position of your legs. We grab a hold underneath the left thigh. We're going to roll all the way up here, breathing in. And then exhale, roll up. You can stretch out. Just need to get back onto my mat. Extending that left leg is straight now. Keep the right foot crossed over. Press down on your right knee and you can tilt up on your foot. Hinge forwards, the back. 3 breaths. One more. And then let's go straight and tall. We're going to cross that leg over. So placing your right foot down, slide the leg high up. Hug this leg with your left arm, right fingertips behind you and look over your shoulder. Be sure not to put the weight through your arm at the back. You feel heavy in the sit bones and the spine is keeping you up. 2 more breaths. Hugging that leg in nice and close. and then turn to face your feet. You're going to have your legs straight together, arms out in front. We're going to reach forwards into a bit of an extension, lower the hands down, and then curl the back up, reaching the fingertips to the ceiling. Breathing in, reaching forwards. Exhale, rolling up. Wave-like motions, 3 more. Inhale, extend forwards. Exhale, curl up. 1. And left. From here, take your hands behind you. Slide the feet in, not too far away. And they're hip distance apart. We're going to bridge up here. Breathe in. Exhale, draw the shoulders back. Lift. Breathe in to hold. Exhale to lower down. 2 more. Exhale, lifting up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. Tucking the tail, engaging the glutes, and lift. Open the chest, hold. And it's a gentle lowering down. We stretch the legs out again. Flex feet, diving forwards. Bring your hands on the mat, either side of the legs. And then you're going to slide your torso down. So taking the hands with you as you roll, slow and controlled. Let's bend your right knee in and then cross the left foot over the top of that thigh. Figure of 4 stretch. We're going to push the left knee away. And if you want to deepen that stretch, pick up your right leg and draw it towards you. You may find your head lifts, then you're going to need a bit of a cushion underneath your head there. 2 more. Breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Let's hold this position of the legs, grabbing underneath that right thigh. And nod the chin and exhale, roll up. Stretching that leg away. You're going to push down on the left knee, tilt up on the foot, hinging forwards. 3 breaths. It's very suitable. I'm filming this in the early morning because, as you can see, I still have my morning face. Let's cross the left foot over, slide the leg in high, hug it with your right arm, and then lift fingertips behind you. Grow tall through the spine. 3 breaths. Twist for the back. 1 more. And then untwist, turning to face the feet, legs together. We're going to do that wave-like action again. We're going to reach forwards, extending, hang the head, and then exhale, reaching up. Stretching over the thighs, flexing to curl up, and then up into extension. Breathing out to reach forwards. Inhale to lift. 2 more. 1. Reaching up. Then circle the arms behind you. Slide the feet and knees are bent. Breathing in. Exhale, bridging up. Breath in to stay. Exhale to lower gently down. You're doing a tucking of the tailbone, engaging the glutes, and hinge up. Breath in. Breath out to lower. Last one. Breathe in, stay. And breathe out. Lower it down. Let's swing around onto all fours, so onto hands and knees. We have wrists below your shoulders and your knees are hip distance apart. We have a nice neutral spine, so we've got the natural curves at the lower back and the neck. And we're going to stir wrists, knees, hips, and shoulders. So we're going to take the body to the left, back, up the right-hand side. You're going to go inhale, there's a little knee pop, and exhale. So I'm trying not to round my back as I circle. 2 more in this direction. So waking up the joints. Pause, and let's reverse to your right, around, and in front. We're going for 5. This is 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more. And 1. Pausing in the center. We're going to curl the toes under. Take your hands a little bit further forwards and a little bit wider apart. We're going to pike the tailbone up. Shoulders down, abs engaged. We push the tailbone up and back. Then you're going to bend one knee, take it across to the side, and then bend the opposite. You can even walk your feet a bit further back, a bit closer together. And we're twisting at the hips, so we take the knee across. Another 6 here. 3, 2, 1. Press back through both heels. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, deep into the knees to get them on the mat. We reposition the body, bring the hands backwards. Knees hip distance apart. We're going to take your right arm out to the side, lift it up. Then you're going to sweep that arm through the gap. If you need, walk the knees backwards a little bit because you want to try and get your head down the side of the head. And if you have the head down, try and drop that shoulder into the mat. We stay there, 3 breaths. One more. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, press through this left hand, sliding you all the way back up. We're going to step your hands backwards so they're below the shoulders. We're going to lift the left leg behind you. Take your right arm back. Grab a hold of the foot or your pants and then pull up and look forwards. You're pushing your foot into your hand. 3 breaths. Let's gently bring it down. We're going to change sides, threading that arm through the gap. So let's walk the knees backwards to create some space. Take the left arm through. See if you can get your head down. And then if you've got the head down, drop the shoulder into the mat. 3 breaths. One more. Breathing in. As you breathe out, pressing through that right arm to slide you back up, lining the wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. We're going to lift the right leg. The knee is bent, circling the left arm behind. Grab a hold and then lift up and gaze forwards. 3 breaths. Putting that left shoulder back. One more. Gently release to place it down. We're going to do ending off here with cat stretch. Wrists below shoulders, knees hip distance, creases the elbows facing each other. Nice and neutral spine. So I'm looking just in front of the hands, breathing in. As you breathe out, initiate the action from your tailbone, tucking in the mid-back, curling up, and then lastly, hang the crown of the head down, pointing towards the mat. Breathe in. As you breathe out, leave your head hanging first, send the tailbone out. Then take the gaze between the hands and then slightly in front, breathing in. Pelvic floor and abs contract as you make that C curve shape of the spine. Tighten the abs on the breath in. Exhale, release the body. Back to that natural S curve of the back. Last one. Breathing out. Inhale, hold. Exhale, sliding back to neutral. And you are done. And I hope with that you are feeling a little bit more awake, but loosened in your muscles and your joints and ready for your day. Thank you for taking that time to get onto your mat with me.